Yo, my people, man, it's your boy Jazz in the building. Now, apparently, we don't necessarily have some drama and that, but we just have some comments and all of that type of stuff that's going on. The thing is with the Sidemen as well, their content, I don't even know if it's behind the paywall because they have the Side Plus, they put some clips on there, but I'm guessing they have a lot of content off of YouTube or behind the paywall that you actually have to pay for to actually see type of thing. And I guess they'll be having a lot of different comments, which I actually like, bro. I feel like this would be good content if it was more so within the public eye and it wasn't behind the paywall, because you got the Sidemen, some of the biggest in the game, and I don't think they've necessarily lost a lot of their authenticity, so they will come onto the thing, I guess, depending on this conversation, because I've definitely seen them hold back and not really, you know what I mean? But for the most part, you know what I mean, they're still kind of them type of thing. It's somewhat the same guys that we used to watch within the bedrooms and all that type of stuff, you know what I mean? And when they have these open conversations, I feel like it's good, man. You know what I mean? To have open discourse and all of that type of stuff. So let's get into it. Let's see what I want.
Me and Chunks have the same body. Is it insane?
The little Sidemen Beta Sqaud rivalry continues. They've been called out once again, the Beta Sqaud. The Sidemen are essentially saying that they copied their thumbnails. They both made a similar concept video of basically fitting through a hole. And both times it looks like the Beta Sqaud just took their thumbnail and put their own members over the top of the Sidemen. And it's happened twice now. And just recently they called him out for it again.
The thing we just found weird was Beta Sqaud used a thumbnail. And
that was
like,
the exact same.
But isn't it was his body?
They put me on Chunks, bro.
They put his body.
They put Chunks' face on my body. It was the exact same image.
Yeah,
that was always found weird.
If you
like,
look at it now, you'll be able to see.
Yeah,
Tell.
it was the exact same thing. So again,
that's a mad thing, but the only thing is that I would probably tell or allow Sidemen to kind of go, not necessarily even with his narrative, as in I would allow them to say this and let them off with it, because or if every single idea that they came up with was original. But I guarantee you, consciously and subconsciously, every single content creator, big or small, every single artist, big or small, every single actor, big or small, takes inspiration from different places and that, bro. Because even just the other day, someone came into my comments on my music channel, was like, stop copying Prod by Walks' thumbnails. I'm like, you flipping idiot. The thing is with him, he only watches probably one or two people, goes onto another channel where like, oh, wait a minute, his thumbnail similar to his thumbnail. But I had to completely break down the elements of, I don't even need to break it down. You can see that our thumbnails are different. One thing it is with reaction YouTubers, especially when it comes to the music guys, is you'll have them as the big image, you'll have the little thumbnail or whatever in terms of the thumbnail of the music video on the left or the right, and then you have some type of text. That is the style, that is the format, but it just differs in terms of the text font that you use, in terms of the different glows that you use and drop shadows and all of that type of stuff. So all he's seeing is me, quote unquote, copying a YouTuber that he's literally watching, but 90% of the reaction music scene all use the exact same format. It's just tweaked in different ways and that, bro. Even this banner that you see is actually unique realistically, because you don't really see something like this in terms of showing all your socials. But I saw it from a YouTuber called Jamaica's Worst Gamer or whatever, and I kind of made it my own and kind of tweaked it and all of that. Sound effects I didn't copy from anyone. I started doing sound effects and all of that type of stuff way before all the streams and all of that type of stuff, whatever started to do it. I got it from the dancehall DJs and all of that type of stuff. That's where my inspiration came from. But even though I didn't copy any content creator, I still got it from somewhere type of thing. So we all take inspiration from everywhere type of thing, and I'm sure the Sidemen are the exact same way. So I hear it. Only thing I'll say is, like I said, there's nothing that I've taken and just copied point blank period, and it's the exact same. I take inspiration from places and I make it my own. That's what I say you should do. At least try and make it your own, bro. Just go in exactly like for like. It is kind of crazy. Make it out
the exact same image.
Yeah,
that was always found weird.
If you
like,
look at it now, you'll be able to see.
Yeah,
Tell.
it was the exact same thing.
They might change it, but after
I don't care if you do the video.
Yeah,
but just have your own fucking spin on it. At least,
if you're going to do,
I hear it.
Change the exact same prompts.
Yeah,
and you copy everything he says. That's a bit weird.
There's actually a channel called Hole in the Wall UK that makes these videos, and this is not an original idea from either of them. This has been around for a while. The whole that makes these videos.
Bro, what the hell is my man doing? Is it good?
Either of them.
Is it blind? Are they wearing like blinding goggles or something? And that, bro, he missed that completely, man. What one?
And this has been around for a while, the whole concept of the video. But what the Sidemen are essentially saying here is that they copy their thumbnails. I thought that is a silent rivalry between the two groups, which is essentially healthy competition. But in the past, Sidemen admitted to taking some of the Beta Sqaud video ideas, but obviously it's different.
Beta Sqaud, you copied about 6 of our ideas. We'll take 1 or 2. But no, it's a good video idea, so big up them for inventing it. It's essentially like a patience test on steroids, though. Like, we've done patience tests for years, so remember, the saying goes, ain't about who did it first, it's about who did it right. And guess what? Sidemen been.
But you see what I'm saying? Even while he's giving them the props, he's also saying, like, we've also done said things and we've also done things that you've done type of thing. That's the competition right there, bro. And I have no problem with this, man. You get me? At the end of the day, you want this type of competition. You know what I mean? Just don't do the whole, this is, sometimes people will be in a competition with someone, but they don't believe in their source or what they're capable of. So they'll start talking bad about the competition, all that type of stuff. That's not what's going on here. You get me? At the end of the day, it's just pride. Is like, you want to be the first to do it, all of that type of stuff. And I'm completely fine with that, man. You know what I mean?
Doing it right.
And there was another video that I found where the Sidemen
Just
had
keep it
Danny Aaron's
respectful
on their podcast, and they was talking about stolen videos, and then they said this was a while back as well. It happened before that they copied their thumbnail. So this is the second time it happened with the same video concept.
I mean, talking about stolen videos, Beta Sqaud,
Yeah, the thumbnail was crazy.
We copied off the thumbnail.
Oh no, 100%.
So they just use your rebuilt set?
they just switched me and Nico, the sides.
switched
I'm
them
on the
around.
right, Nico's on the left.
They made AJ.
They made him do the same pose.
Wait, they've just copied and pasted it.
No, everything's
No,
just
no, no.
mirrored.
I really don't want to be rude. But do you think Chunks would look like that in that outfit, do you? Get up and fucking look at it.
Oh, shit.
Not to be rude. I'll tell you what, I feel offended. The fact that you think that me
Nah,
and
that's
Chunks have the
crazy.
same body
It's not that deep.
Now, people that
It's
are
not
not
that deep.
on YouTube wouldn't understand the concept, but a lot of effort can go into thumbnails. Mr. Beast has a whole room with costumes and everything dedicated to it. To get the right thumbnail is important. So Beta Sqaud obviously just see that worked for the Sidemen and went to that.
Show you this. Every
Exactly. And you can go on YouTube. It will be riddled with content creators copying each other, video ideas, thumbnails, all of that. At the end of the day, and that, bruv, yeah, you have your Mr. Beast who pretty much strike gold, or seems like he strikes gold every single time compared to like the regular person, or you get me, the smaller content creator or whatever. But obviously he has his baseline or whatever, and he has his own stats, kind of like how I will have my, I'll know when a video does good. For him, that's like, you get me in that, bruv, absolutely disgusting shit in the dumps type of thing. But even though you'll see him get millions and millions of views, a video that does 2 million, 3 million is probably a very bad video for him type of thing. You get me? So he will have his own stats and all of that type of stuff. You get me? So you have your Mr. Beast, but at the end of the day, striking gold every single time isn't possible, bro. You know what I mean? So when YouTubers and content creators see another content creator do something and it works, whether that's a thumbnail, a video, or whatever, it's like, oh yeah, you know what? Let me just use that. It's like riddled all over YouTube, man. That's why no one can say you took my idea with chess type of thing, because you've done it as well type of thing. You know what I mean? So
Now
yeah.
it is important. So Beta Sqaud obviously just see that worked for the Sidemen and went to that.
show you this. Every thumbnail we do, we actually do like 7 versions of. This was for 100 boys versus 100 girls. This is like our upcoming video, like 2 different ones. This is for the 100 million subscriber video. The interesting thing is I recently cut my hair very short, and then we went to make a thumbnail the next video, and it just didn't look like me. So even though I have short hair, my thumbnails still have me with long hair because more people recognize it.
I think there's a longer conversation to be had about the rivalry over the years between the Sidemen and the Beta Sqaud. I think Chunks ironed out a few of the issues that he had with the Sidemen on that podcast with KSI, basically saying that they felt like they supported the Sidemen being a couple of their top videos, but when it was time to return the favor, they kind of backed out and didn't turn up to that shoot, or basically said that they didn't have enough time to stay there the whole day to get stuff done. So there's a little bit of competition, but it is good for the
Yeah, I remember this. And KSI basically said that he's on it, but the rest of the man them ain't really on it like that. That's what the conversation boiled down to.
UK for both of these guys to be on top of their game.
You guys have never appeared on our channel, and it's not up to us because we would love for you guys to jump on. But there was one time we asked you guys to jump on. You agreed, everything. The group consensus was happy. And then you said something along the lines of, well, we only have 3 hours or something. But the day that you guys filmed with us, or we filmed with you guys, it wasn't about time restrictions. We're just trying to be there for each other. But then when it's on the flip side, it was like there was time constraints and et cetera, et cetera. So it's kind of like, what's the reason?
It's not fair, innit?
Clearly
But,
not.
but I don't know.
It's not up to you.
It's not up to me.
Okay, what I'm
no,
getting from
no.
JJ is, yo, I hear what you're saying. It's not me.
But is it?
No, but that's
am
what-
I wrong?
Is that the vibe though? I'm saying.
Oh yes.
And, okay, fine. I don't know who is. I don't want to know who is.
Okay.
But I want to know why is that the reason?
I mean, Well, it's just because they're kind of happy in their lane. That's just it. Bro, as I have literally been on your channel, how many times?
I mean, it always gets compared, but KSI was surprised on that podcast when he said that he actually thinks the Beta Squad are currently making better videos. That's why KSI has taken to making his own content. Recently, he wants to make shorter content than the longer stuff that the Sidemen are doing.
Me, I'm not, it's never always been about money. I've been doing this YouTube thing from the beginning. When there was no one making money.
Yeah, none.
And like people just think, oh, because I'm in this position now, it's all money oriented. No, I just with the whole YouTube, bro, I'm making a loss. But I want to make sick videos because I enjoy it, and that's just it with me. I like with the music. I wasn't making crazy money at the time, but I enjoy doing it. With everything I do, I just enjoy it, bro. With my last fight with Tommy Fury, my whole purse, I gave it to my trainers. I was like,
yeah, I remember
cool.
this.
Like,
I remember this.
I didn't.
And I swear he said it was a ridiculous number. I swear it was like 10 mil or 20 mil or something like that. It was a stupid number, bro. It was stupid number.
Obviously, KSI has been in this YouTube game for a while, and it's actually paying off him making his own content again and focus on YouTube. 300% growth over the last month his editor had put out, and the numbers are slowly picking up. Will he get to the Mr. Beast type numbers? We don't know. He's have to put in a lot of work and spend a lot of money. But anyway, the other members are not so sure. They still think that the Sidemen do make better quality videos than the Beta Squad overall.
First question. The Sidemen make better quality videos compared to Beta Squad. Now that's a brutal, I don't want to cause any tension straight away, Side Dog.
The thing is though, I don't even watch them. I don't watch the Sidemen as much now. Definitely every single video the Sidemen do now is extravagant type of thing. Kind of like on that Mr. Beast level. Like every single video he's supposed to do is supposed to be crazy type of thing. I feel like Beta Squad is slowly now reaching that level as well. Well, they've pretty much been in that bag, but especially with this whole seasons thing type of thing, they're trying to be at the epitome every single time type of thing. But I guess that's more sort of personal thing though, bro. Realistically, I feel like Sidemen are gonna back themselves and Beta Squad are gonna back themselves, isn't it? Kind of like artists or whatever. So I feel like it's just more sort of preference. But do I think? I don't know. Because not necessarily the videos, but the videos are similar though at the same time. You know what I mean? Who's funnier though? Who do I prefer and all of that? I would say Beta Squad because that's just who I've preferred personally over these past few months, half a year, and all of that type of stuff. But that's more so because of the Sidemen as well. Is that also when like the whole sus jokes was going, and I feel like they were forcing the sus jokes as well. That's kind of what steered me away a little bit type of thing. Like just be yourselves, bro. You're the flipping Sidemen and that fam. The whole peeing on hands and all of that type of stuff as well. As that, okay, we're going a bit too far.
That's not like me.
Yeah, why are you not going
extreme.
first?
Right, Sidemen make better quality videos than the Beta Squad. For me,
I am going to go there.
and it's no disrespect to the Betas, do you know what I mean? Like they're good.
I would rather watch theirs.
They're good, like even the way man's saying it and that, bro. You get me, but I don't really think there's like a stratosphere of difference between the two, whether you like Sidemen or Beta Squad. Like I feel like they're pretty much in like the same realm and that, bro. Obviously, the Sidemen have more money, all that type of stuff. But like I said, it's been a while since I've like watched one of their videos. But I'm like more so thinking of like the hotel videos and the international videos. But that's what I'm saying. The Beta Squad do the exact same. You know what I'm saying? Even the 5-star cruise video, like the other day type of thing. Like, you know what I mean? Like they're pretty much on the same levels, man. Editing wise though, Beta Squad have good edits, but Sidemen, yeah, them man's editors, yeah, they be on steroids sometimes. But show the Beta Squads, but not as probably maybe as consistent in terms of like some of the crazy edits.
But I think our videos are higher quality.
In my opinion, you make better quality videos, but do you make better videos?
Yeah. You know what it is though? I love Beta Squad, but they are more repetitive than us.
How many f***ing hide and seeks have you done?
Hey.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Come on now, man.
We are 7 years in.
Come on now, man.
Of every week.
Okay, no, I agree with you. But yeah, I would say a good Sidemen video is better than a good Beta Squad video, but a bad Beta Squad video is better than a bad Sidemen video. Thoughts?
I'd agree with that.
Yeah.
That is actually a very yeah.
There we go.
Yeah, but I can't lie though. You see that last Mafia video that the Beta Squad did and that, bro? And like I said, the plot had a lot to do with it, bro, in terms of just Trunks just played an amazing game. You get me? Like, that game's like a once in a blue moon type of game and that, bro. Like, the next time they do that, Nico's going to be on edge and I don't think he can get that game again type of thing, bro. You know what I mean? So that's what I'm saying in that, fam. You have certain stuff where calm production makes the video, and then you have times where the people in the video actually make the video type of thing. You get me?
Bad Sidemen video. Thoughts?
I'd agree with that.
Yeah.
And I will definitely say as well, for example, probably my favorite series from these guys is probably the 20v1. Obviously, if you think of all the people that were on the 20v1s and that's probably like my favorite Sidemen series. I don't think Beta Sqaud have like a series like a 20v1, like a or is it the Smash Up Pass? Like I don't think Beta Sqaud have found like the hit series yet type of thing. You get
A
me?
bad Beta Sqaud video is better than a bad Sidemen video. Thoughts?
I'd agree with that.
Yeah.
That is actually a very
There we go.
We actually have to give the Beta Sqaud some recognition here and give them their credit, because they wasn't even in this conversation a while ago. The Sidemen were so clear of them, but they've constantly put in the work. The quality control has been there, and the big guest. One point KSI was kind of mocking them, saying that the biggest video they've had was with him on it, and not long ago their collaboration with the AMP, it surpassed that KSI video. So they've been putting in their work, and they are getting the recognition now to be in competition with the likes of the Sidemen that once was way bigger.
I was going to say another video that's done very well is the Speed 20 versus 1.
Getting what, like 250k a day?
I think it's on 30 mil. Like, what the hell?
Is it not an L if our biggest video is someone else?
Luckily, the holiday videos are doing really well still.
But they're not doing
Holiday
that,
videos. I think Speed's one will slow down eventually.
Isn't that like a shot at Beta Sqaud, for example?
How have you dragged them?
It wasn't intentional. Well there, buddy. What do you mean by that?
Are you saying their biggest video is a feature?
Their biggest video is a feature.
Is it him?
It's not you.
It's
Me.
Oh,
That's why he said it.
oh, fair
How do
enough.
you always find a way to do that?
Something I see that surprised me recently on Chunks' podcast, apparently FaZe attempted to purchase the Beta Sqaud. Obviously, they see the formula and the blueprint of what happened with the Sidemen, and Beta Sqaud had potential of all.
Yeah, I can't lie, FaZe, you might need to stick to streaming, man. For some reason, there's not been one FaZe video, whether it's old FaZe, new FaZe, where I've seen them do a YouTube video and I'm like, that banked. It doesn't work. I don't know what it is. They're just streamers, man. It's not even that they're just streamers, because before streaming, they were making YouTube videos, though, so I don't get it. But they're gamers, though, so technically the YouTube content is secondary, fam. You know, maybe that's why. Because they're gamers, they're trickstars, all that type, they're streamers, and then trying to relate that now into being in like a 20v1 or whatever, it just doesn't relate for some reason.
Obviously, they see the formula and the blueprint of...
Oh, it doesn't translate, you get me? Whereas when it comes to Beta Sqaud, when it comes to Sidemen, whether they're on the Sidemen channel, whether on their channels, it's similar content, you know what I mean?
What happened with
All
the
around.
Sidemen and Beta Sqaud had potential with all these members, and there was an attempt there to buy them that was revealed. I think Jake Paul has also said that he wanted to make his own group, and that's the only regret he has, not making that to fulfill its full potential. These groups have unlimited personalities in them, and they have unlimited growth potential with everyone coming together to make this type of content. It's a top niche, but this is them talking about basically FaZe attempting to buy them.
Around the time FaZe tried to buy Beta Sqaud. I swear it was.
So I've heard about this before. What? How did that come about?
Oh my god! I can't remember.
Yeah,
I remember it was around
Banks
that time.
messaged me. Banks messaged me about it, and he was like, he's really interested in doing something, and he was like, he really wants to, because at this point we're on a break, so it was like, he really wants to
invest.
Yeah, invest in Beta Sqaud to basically make us the UK FaZe. That's what they wanted to do. So he did the whole pitch. We all spoke to him, and then I remember we had a big meeting about it afterwards.
I've still got the.
I've got a recording on my phone as well.
So you would have been called FaZe?
FaZe Chunks.
FaZe Chunks!
Okay. You know, I understand it and that, bro. You want to be the first to post the clip and that, all of that
So
type
you
of
would have
stuff.
been called FaZe?
But you see this, like, come on now, man. At least go in and edit the flipping subtitles, my guy. Like, you know, it's not that hard. It's, you're doing one thing, bro. You crop the video, you slap the flipping, what do you call it, automated captions. At least change the flipping thing to FaZe, man.
FaZe Chunks.
FaZe Chunks! What are the groups in the UK? There's so Sidemen.
Beta Sqaud, and I'm hopefully relying on Nico to let me know, because I don't know any others.
There's E-Boys XO.
E-Boys XO. Those all melted away.
Elite, Viva Monster, man.
Bernard.
Oh my, that's unlocked a memory.
Bernard is basically Elite, but rebranded.
Look at that. I don't know.
That's dropouts.
So, no, I'm saying
Dropouts.
Step Brothers.
Mentor!
now, yeah.
I have said in previous videos, I think there is space right now for another group to come through and get some
Hey, man, them. What you saying?
momentum, but it's hard to form. People got different
Hey,
schedules.
yo, I don't think I would ever do anything with the man, them, man. You know what I mean? I would obviously invite him into a video, but anything that requires consistency, allow me. I'm not on it.
Finding friends
I
all
would
in the
never do
content
that. I wouldn't
space
put
with
myself
their
in
own
that problem.
personality to come together is not easy. Some of my audience probably don't watch either of these guys, but they're the two top groups in the UK, and people constantly debate over who makes bigger videos. But in 5-10 years, it'd be interesting to see who's still going. I feel like the group of the Beta Squad are younger and fresher. They might have more longevity in terms of now onwards, but we'll see.
Hey, shout out to man like Fesify, man. Shout out to Fesify as well, because I literally remember when he first started, you know, like I remember when this guy literally first started his channel and people were watching him and all of that type of stuff. And here we are, man. You get me? However many years later, and he's one of the top news channels and that, bro. You get me? Yeah. Shout out to Fesify, man. Shout out to Beta Squad. Shout out to Sidemen. Healthy competition, man. I rate it. It's your boy Jazz, and I'm gone. And a big people, man.